And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before half from Murray. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back,
he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 35. Murray now on 1st down. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing the receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray.
The play.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Hola, Ovito.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Chris Barnes. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
That momentum got your ass, huh?
Now Crosby for the point after. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way.
I don't even know how to dive in the end zone.
That's the first fucking kick return I've seen.
Result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, guys feeling that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
I'm going to never press square, so why he diving like that? That's goofy. I don't even know what defense is.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks. And they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And some space here. 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to make it fourth down. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward, and indeed he did not. They stop him. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The drive will start with Connor. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, the juking on this bitch is terrible.
Nah, that nigga tried to juke in that open space and look so goofy. Look at him, look. Oh my God, dog, that's dumb. You can't even bang a nigga up on his game.
Nope. Like that end around to Randall Cobb should have been a touchdown, dog. I did a little stupid one little juke and that nigga couldn't get back right.
It has been.
Murray now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one goes for 36 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice gain. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The 22 more yards there and another 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
What is this?
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Murray to air it out again. The quick slant caught. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Murray now to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Max Williams there to make the grab. And the Cardinals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Prater for the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Excuse me.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down. 1st down and much more here for Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Throwing left side, it's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll run here with Dillon. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And Crosby puts it through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score. 4.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Murray to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
Excuse me.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Murray's got to have this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Rodgers throwing here. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Isaiah Simmons. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Well, points in this when you want to close your eyes. Because of all the points that were being made on this Warrior defensive line. But it was a fun little meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game. They're the ones that like going to batting practice.
You said after the first?
Parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley.
Hey, dog. I had a Fugazi pick too, though, dog.
Bobby, ain't no way you about to tell me that worse than that shit.
Huh?
That pick ain't worse than that fumble.
Yeah. It was pretty close, but it wasn't worse.
Not worse. We don't play this game. We know that ain't worse than that shit. I wanted to quit right there. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just keep playing.
What you trying to do?
I'm mad at that.
Try to get on duty?
Do that. What you want? They got people on it,
I don't know. Let me see.
but the Lenny yawning ain't said nothing, no? Trying to get on with them toothpicks and get himself a 20 piece.
That boy saying, "Well, hey, dog, I ain't gonna lie. This nigga Aaron Rodgers might be cheats on that